Alright, y'all, this is going to be about Washington Governor Jay Inslee, who proudly announced that he will give $1,000 of taxpayer money to each illegal immigrant in the state, or $40 million to assist illegal immigrants who are prohibited from accessing federal COVID-19 relief programs. Now, he said COVID-19 doesn't care what your immigration status is. Inslee said in a news release on August 10th, we assure that no one in our state is left behind. Alright. Now, before I go any further, you already know how I feel about immigration. Now you're talking about, I want to come here and make a better life for my family, I want to work. All that's great. Okay, anybody can say anything they want, okay? But the fact of the matter is, you don't want to make a better life for your family if you come here illegally. Because then they always talk about, like, oh my god, I used to arrest my family, I want to see them again. Or they arrested me, I want to see my family again. Okay, no. If you come here legally, you won't have to worry about ICE. You'll be making more than $2 to $4 an hour, okay? And you want to feed off the government with food stamps, government assistance, housing assistance. Okay, there are a lot of legal people that come over here and are actually making thousands, if not millions of dollars, okay? I mean, it's possible to come here legally. The governor said that all Washingtons are responsible for supporting every family affected by the virus. And you can't sit there and say, like, that's like saying, okay, let's just say there's 10 houses on a block. That's like saying one family got sick. Okay, let's just say there's 4 people in that family, 2 kids, 2 adults, okay? That's like saying everybody on the street's responsible and you have to pay that family because you live on the same block as them. That's stupid. Alright, immigrant workers are critical to communities throughout the state and the backbone of our economy, as we said. While some have been hit by the economic downturn caused by the pandemic, others face safety risks as frontline workers, and even though immigrants in the United States pay billions of dollars in taxes, they do not see the receiving support when a crisis occurs. This is one way to help rectify that situation. What, are you trying to give them reparations now too? The governor further noted that he has been a strong supporter of immigrant and refugee communities through his time in office. Rich Stolz, an executive director of One American Immigrant Rights Group, said that the $40 million Immigrant Relief Fund is a positive step for illegal immigrants who have been left out by the federal government, according to the news release. Illegal immigrants illegally residing in Washington state can expect to receive $1,000 apiece with payments beginning later this fall. Again, illegally residing in Washington state. There are currently believed to be somewhere between 229,000 and 271,000 illegal immigrants living with us. See, you don't even know how many you got, and you're talking about sending out $1,000. Like, Inslee has been pushing the federal government to give states more stimulus money as Washington faces an $8.8 billion budget shortfall through 2023. Washington state payers should be careful what they wish for, because this is the kind of thing that could incentivize even more poor illegal immigrants to move to Washington state. Center for Immigration Studies. Why would you stop at COVID relief? Curran asked. Once people have been supported by government, they're essentially subsidized by taxpayers in the state. They're going to want us subsidized even when the virus emergency passes. Exactly. You're already here illegally. You already have nowhere to go. You don't know what you're going to do. So this man gives you $1,000. Okay, I mean, yeah, $1,000. You can get a hotel for 3 or 4 days, get some food. Okay, that's going to help. But that's not the case. These people are getting government assistance of all kinds. Housing, food stamps, if they have kids, I'm sure they're getting WIC, phone assistance, everything else. Medicare, who else knows what else they got. Washington Dream Coalition organizer Paul, can't even say his name, Coisino Figueroa, said he and other advocates plan to push for more after the $40 million is gone. We kind of see it as a down payment. He said, what else do you want to give them? I mean, a coalition of more than 400 social service groups and an immigrant rights organization complained that the fund is far less than the $100 million they demanded. $100 million. You should be lucky you're getting $40 million. Like, There are people out there that actually go to work every day, okay? Mother, father go to work every day. They have kids. They are barely struggling to live. They're barely struggling to make it on their own. Okay, and they'd be like, "Oh, do you make like $1,000 too much for this? You can't get food stamps, can't get EBT, da da da." Okay. These people come here illegally and get all the help in the world. Our veterans are out there on the streets coming back